Hello everyone. Today I'll be showing you the deck I played over my past couple of scrimmages games. Not scrimmages, I don't know any scrimmages, Blitz games. So I was thinking about scrimmage because the closest one is really far. Anyways, Briar. Just got my embodiments. Talismanic Lens, Snapdragon Scalens, Mark of Lightning, Ether Iron Wave, and then Rosetta Thorn, and that's right. I won the cold foil one. I actually ended up going 2-1 at an event that just had packs for wins. Then at an armory event, it was just me and one other guy. Because not a lot of people go to the store, sadly, even though I really like it. Hopefully more people show up. So we just did a best of 3. I won 2-0, and I got this, and I got some burgeonings. I basically asked him which one he wanted. He said red, so I just chose yellow and blue. So full out burgeonings, really cool. Anyways, let's get into the deck. It's not organized. I'm sorry about that. I should probably talk about my equipment first. So the only normal one is Snapdragon, right? These 3 are abnormal if you follow Briar builds. Usually you have Grasp, and then Arcanite Skullcrap, and then Tunic. Those are 3 legendaries. I don't have them, okay? I think Grasp, well, I don't know. Grasp provides 3 armor, which is insane. But I just used what I thought was the next big thing. Mark of Lightning, really good to pair it up with like Ball Lightning. They defend from hand, you can crack this, it deals 1 damage. And says destroy Mark of Lightning, they attack. So the card itself is the only 1 damage, so it works with Ball Lightning. And it'll be 2 damage. Really good. Very nice. Grasp just has that armor, but you're missing on the damage, which I don't know. I think damage in Blitz is more important, obviously, than Constructed. So in the long run, which I guess you could argue for the armor, if damage is more important, blocking is more important. So the Grasp would be better. And then you can do some cheese, rune chant damage. I don't have it. I want to test it. Next I'll do a Talismanic Lens. I think Head Slot is the most versatile of most classes, obviously not Ninja, which I'll talk about after I talk about the deck. But I was running Crown of Dichotomy, but then I thought I don't really have, the rune chants and stuff. I just have a lot of Elemental and Legendary cards. And this card was sitting on my table like this one day after I opened that Arcane box, and I said, what if I just slot this in? And this is really good. It's an instant, so if you're about to Ravenous Rabble, I run them in snatches. If you're about to do that, you can be like, I want to make sure I draw something good with Snatch, or I want to make sure my Ravenous Rabble hits for as much damage as possible. I never used it for the Ravenous Rabble. I always use it for Snatch. Or if I had close to very tight, the games are very close. It was 2-1, 2 health, 1 health, and then I think 3 health, 1 health. I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but very close games for the best of 3. Every game though is really close. But yeah, you can use these to ensure the snatch draws, or if you really need to, ensure that your next draw is really good. Aether Iron Wave is interesting. I don't like that it's an action because it breaks the combat chain. It is battle worn. I mean, you can block with it a little bit. The other one I would use is that common Monarch one, where it's if you've dealt damage this turn, you may destroy this chess piece and gain 1 resource. It's if you've dealt or taken. So that's good because it's like Tunic where it's an instant, so you don't break the combat chain, and it can feed your Rosetta because Rosetta costs 1, right? My camera's being blocked now. Oops, my bad. I don't know if it was always blocked. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so that could feed that, and this one usually overfeeds because that's 2 instead of just 1. But that doesn't block, and yeah, Tunic can block, and it's refreshing. And longer games, so I think this Tunic or the Brooch, the red common Monarch chest, is good. I don't know. It's very versatile. This is what I had though. It gave me resources like Tunic. I used it. I want to test out the red common. The red shirt common for Monarch. Sorry, I don't know the name. So let's get into the deck. Just gonna put all these aside real fast. Ball Lightning, yellow. I have 2 of these. Weave Lightning, yellow. I have 2 of these. Ravenous Rabble, red. I have 2 of these. Lightning Press, red. I have 2 of these. Captain's Call, red. I have 2 of these. Sting of Sorcery, I have 2 of these. Lightning Surge, red. I have 2 of these. Ravenous Rabble, yellow, 2. Snatch, red, 2. Sting, 2. And I'll try and post this in the description, like the link that I'm using. Ball Lightning, red, 2 as well. Scar, 2. Second Lightning Press. Plunderon, I only have 1. And after I show you all the deck, I will tell you my upgrades that I would do. Arcanic Shockwave 2, second Ravenous Yellow, second Scar for Scar, Plunderon Blue 1, well 2 actually, but I have to get into the end thoughts. And my cat wants to say hi. Nimbalism Red 1 or 2, sorry, Enshrined Lightning Red 2, both Weave Lightnings. Hey, it's okay, Lucky. Weave Lightning Red. I also run 2 of these. Snatch red, that's my other one. I'll put these aside. Once I get the pair, I'll put them aside, so. This is Snatch and Scarf for Scar red. It's okay, Lucky. A 2 Stings. A 2 Ravenouses. Yellow. I run both yellow and red, which is interesting. I saw Tarek do it. I think that's how you pronounce his name, and I did as well, even though he was doing it in Classic Constructed. But I figured, I might as well try it. Weave Lightning red, that's my other one. I don't know where I put the first one. Oh, there we go. Second Plunderon blue. I'll leave these aside though, because I want to talk about that. Plunderon red, I run 2 of these. Second Entwined Lightning red. Snatch yellow, 2 of these as well. Oh, there's my other one. Arcanic Shockwave, this is my second one. Run 2. Second Nimbalism red. I have 2 Bramble Sparks, and they're back to back. Perfect. Red, of course. Ball Lightning yellow, my second one. It's a foil. I love the foiling of Ball Lightnings. Second Captain's Call. I don't know how I stopped this warping, man. It's not that bad when it's everything stacked up. Gorganian Tome, 1 of course. Ravenous Rabble red. Second one. Ball Lightning red. Second one. Plunderon red. Second one. Lightning Surge Wave Lightning yellow. Hold on, I'm trying to see something. It's not that bad. I can't tell where the foil is, even though it warps. But that, okay, I don't know if you can see this that well, but, you press it down, and then it kind of comes up. That's the warping, for sure. So, why do I have these up? Because, sorry, I just said, if I could, because I don't, if I had 2 Plunderon yellows, I would run them, and then imagine these are 2 yellows, and then this was just 1 blue. That's what I would change. That's so obviously, Enlightened Strike is really good. I don't have it. But also, I was doing some thinking, I don't know what I would replace. It's very easy to say 2 yellows over 2 blues for better Ravenous. And just in general. Well, I guess it's better Ravenous. 2 Plunderon blues, though, help against Frostbites because you have more resources. In fact, that's the one thing I'm thinking about changing is, I can still do all 0 cost, but maybe a little bit more blues for the ice matchup, I guess, is, the one thing I would change a lot because, if they make Frostbites, it's tough. You have lots of reds, not much else. I mean, the only blues are these 2 Stings and these 2 Plunderons. 4 blues. I want to go down to 3. And then this card is just great. I just use it as another Plunderon. I think it's basically that, right? I just draw a card, and I can set up a non-attack action. I played Plunderon from Arsenal, once, right? And so if you only play it from Arsenal, once, then you have to hit to get the draw card. This just gives you the draw. So that's why I only own 5 Plunderons. I also only own 5 Plunderons, fun fact. But I would change out this blue for yellow, but I don't really know. I need to play against more ice decks to really see, like, oh, is this the right play? Having this little blues or whatever. Anyways, the Lion Strike, though, I have no idea what I would get rid of for it. All of these have a purpose. I guess Lightning Surge, maybe, but it's a lightning card, right? To fuse with Arcanic Shockwave. Lightning Press won me a game. Captain's Call is just really good. I mean, I know Tarek runs blue Captain Calls because of the only thing that goes up, that changes with blue, red to yellow with Captain Calls is it's the next attack action card with cost 1 or less than the next attack action card with cost 0 or less. These change. Nothing else changes. It's still +2 and it's still Gogan. And so if you make it, if the blues just say cost of 0 or less, which guess what, this deck only runs zeros. So that's why you run blues. Gives you resources and instant. But once again, in Blitz, specifically, that messes up your Ravenous Rappels. Classic Instructed, 20 more cards. So you're expecting the Ravenous Rappels to hit red, of course. Oh, my cat found his toy. Nice. He loves that thing. You expect it to hit reds, but you have more blues to hit, but you also have more reds to hit, you know, if that makes sense. But I'm trying to think, should I be running the blue Captain Calls for more resources just in case I need to use it? I don't know. Obviously, the best play you can make is a Sting Sting Ball Ball. I think that's just an insane, it's really unfair. But also another thing you can do in this deck is just a lot of like Captain's Call, Snatch. Captain's Call, it's Nimblism, Snatch, because you give Snatch Go Again. Captain's Call, Bramble Spark, Nimblism would be really good too. A lot of really good combos. Just to give something Go Again, like this Go Again, or just finish. This is like a finisher basically. If your card doesn't have finisher for an attack action, most of the time it's just a finisher for your turn. Because I'm not going to wait a turn to put this in Arsenal. I'd rather just draw 4 cards when I can apply the pressure. Because not only is waiting a turn to put in Arsenal just... What's it called? It like... You slow down how much damage you can do. And you also... Like, if you've been attacking the whole time, he might... Well, your opponent might have blocked already. So he would have less cards to block with, right? And... maybe he hasn't blocked at all, and then this extra 4 damage is like, okay, well, I have to block a little bit. You know, it's a lot of versatility. But anyway, that's the deck. Like I said, I will try my best to post a link to it in the description, if I remember. I've been putting off making this video for a while. I'm sorry about that, guys. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about is Welcome to Wraith. It just got announced, I think today. It was out of print. This is Wednesday. I played Saturday and Sunday with this. Out of print, Welcome to Wraith. My fear of missing out, FOMO'd, bought a Mask of Momentum for Ira. So, oops, I am just kicking my stand everywhere. That's my bad. And so yeah, I will be getting a Mask of Momentum soon, and I'll be building an Ira deck probably next. I bought a bunch of Viscerai cards for Black Friday. And yeah, those are my 2 next decks, Viscerai and Ira. This is my Prism deck. I need to buy more cards for it. I don't have Hail of Edition. I think that card's insane. Alright, so yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't know what my next video will be, but I'll try and get this one up as soon as possible. Cool prize winnings though. Love it.